Hey EMbers, and welcome to the first video in this weekly series. Hopefully you watched the introduction video so you know what's going on. But if you didn't, basically every day this week I'm going to be showcasing my Harry Potter video games collection. In today's video I'm going to be showing you all of my Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, Chamber of Secrets and Prisoner of Azkaban games. Let's just get on. So first up in front of you we have Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone on PC. I haven't actually played this one. Now the interesting thing about the Harry Potter games, at least the earlier ones, is that although they are all the Philosopher's Stone, they all play differently. They are different games. Next up we have a loose Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone on Game Boy Color. I would like to own this in box at one point, but I just have this for now. Next up we have Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone on PC. I showed this not so long back on my monthly wrap-up video. What's interesting about this one is it is of course Sorcerer's and not Philosopher's Stone because it is an American copy. And there's the back for you there. Next up we have one that seems to be quite difficult to find, which is Philosopher's Stone on PlayStation 2. It took me a little while to track this one down for a good price. And this is probably my favourite version of the Philosopher's Stone games. Next up we have the one that most people are familiar with, which is the Philosopher's Stone on PlayStation 1. I do believe this was the first Harry Potter game that I played. There's the back for you. Again, you will have seen these if you watched my PlayStation 1 collection. And the final Philosopher's Stone game I own, minus box sets, which we'll get to in a minute, is Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone on Game Boy Advance. So I recently bought box protectors for all my Game Boy Advance games, because some of the cases are quite badly damaged on these. Moving on to Chamber of Secrets now, we again have a loose version of the Chamber of Secrets on Game Boy Color. Again, I am looking for a boxed copy of this. We also have a loose copy on the Game Boy Advance. Again, I am looking for that sealed in box as well. Next up, again you will have seen this if you watched my PlayStation 1 collection, but we have Chamber of Secrets on, well, PlayStation 1. Chamber of Secrets on PC. PlayStation 2. Here it is on PlayStation 2 again, this time the Platinum Edition. I'll just pull the other one back out so you can see the difference. And there you go. Now typically the Platinums don't hold much value, but I do like getting them for the collection. And the back of that is pretty much the same. Next up we have a Japanese copy of Chamber of Secrets on PlayStation 2. I love the artwork for this. I do collect foreign language games as and when I see them, but it's not really a focus for me. The focus is just every game on every platform. And there's the back in case you were interested. I do love how this looks. And then we have Chamber of Secrets on Xbox, a GameCube version. And that was it for Chamber of Secrets, so we're on to the final section for today's video, which is Prisoner of Azkaban. So we'll start with the Game Boy Advance, again in a box protector. Prisoner of Azkaban on PC. For PlayStation 2 I have two versions, the original on the left there and the Platinum on the right. Again, the Platinums don't tend to hold too much value, but I do like them still. We have two versions for the Xbox, the original on the right there and the Xbox Classics on the left. Much like Platinum, the Classics don't seem to have much value to them, they're very easy to pick up. It's exactly the same game, just packaged a little bit differently, a little bit later in time. There's quite a difference on the back there, as you can see. Next up is Prisoner of Azkaban on GameCube. Finally for this video I have the Harry Potter collection, which is Philosopher's Stone, Chamber of Secrets and Prisoner of Azkaban on PC. Now this is the only one I've ever seen, not literally the only one I've ever seen, but for PC are the only ones I've ever seen pop up on eBay, but I have since discovered that they may have made this collection for PlayStation 2. I've never seen that, so it must be very, very rare, but if that is out there then I will try and grab it for the collection. And here is the back for you for that. So that's it for today's video. Please join me tomorrow, where we will be looking at my Goblet of Fire, Order of the Phoenix and Half-Blood Prince games. So until tomorrow, bye EMbers.